Hey pilots, Plasma 1945 with you. Quick video, didn't have a track file to make it cinematic, so you're getting TAC view plus my helmet recording, chasing down an F-16 that's trying to get back home after causing a bit of trouble for the Red Force here. He is flown, of course, by a real person, and he is trying to get away here. I'm down to 2 AIM-9Xs. I've got my radar to quiet in the F-16, and I'm using purely my helmet lock to get him with the AIM-9X Seeker, Fox 2. Missiles tracking. There's a splash. F-18 is down, and I'm going to double back and head back towards our base because I'm down to just a little bit of fuel and close to their base.
A few moments later.
But it never fails. Another guy does decide to come in and look for me, and I turn around, head towards him, and I can hear my sidewinder picking him up, and there's the merge. He flies right over top of me. I'm hoping that he didn't pay attention, and as you can see on the TAC view, he didn't. I crank out and up, trying to get above him right away, and again, using my helmet. The job here is to be silent. My radar wasn't on, so he didn't hear me, and there he is in front of me, continuing down the canyon. The seeker of my AIM-9X Sidewinder is seeing him and giving me a good tone. Where is this guy? Where is he? There he is. Now, I'm on his tail. I've only got one missile left. I've got no time or fuel for a dogfight, which means I have to make it count. He's making his turn. I'm waiting for a good range. Fox 2. Splash. He never saw that coming. And right away, a roll out and head back home as Nomad and Moskies head in to take my place and to patrol the northern airspace.
A few moments later.
Now, of course, in all the videos that you see, unless otherwise specified, I am fighting against other players online and other pilots. And where does Red Star and Plasma train? Well, I train on Fox 3 MS provided servers, which are dedicated for our squad. And if you have a squad and you need a server, fox3ms.com. Check out the link at the end of this video and in the description. Now, why am I showing you this? Is because I do want to prove to everybody that Plasma can land a plane. So, I came over the runway a little bit too fast.
Splash.
Nice.
It's a guy up high, Angels 36. I think that's him.
Thanks. Okay. I was actually watching that. Back to right in the face.
Yeah, it's him. He's plunging to his death.
Yeah.
A little bit of chatter there with Nomad and Moskies as they take down additional hostiles to the north. What I did there is, if you rewind and watch, I did a overhead break at mid-runway to the right. There was no other friendlies in the area, and I had just enough fuel to make this one last turn, and I need to come in at a slower speed. I was doing about 200 knots, 230 knots as I was coming in on the first pass, a little bit too fast. Now I'm being very conservative, cutting back my throttle. My air brakes are out. Gear is down. I'm just trying to do pretty much a straight in here after I complete this turn, right onto the runway. The goal is to drop airspeed. I'm very light, which means I should be able to touch down at about 140, 120 knots even. I've almost got no fuel. No missiles. Give it a little bit of gas here as I get a little slow. And as you can see, just a little bit of that gas took me from 140 knots all the way to 170. There's a touchdown flare at the last second. This plane is super light as you come in for that landing. But there you have it. A successful landing by Plasma with nose up to do some air braking as I finally settle out and taxi off the runway by applying very gentle pedal pressure. Alright pilots, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and as always, fly safe. Plasma 1945 says use your AIM-9 Sidewinder with your radar silent as a challenge. Be stealthy like a flanker. And also
be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.